Hello everybody, welcome back to the Panel by Panel Comics channel. It is Wednesday, so it's time to go pick up those comic books that I pulled for this week, March 25th, 2026. Let's go ahead and head to the local comic shop. Okay everybody, we just made it out of the comic book store. I got a big old fat stack, so let's go ahead, reveal from the thank you bag, the thank you comics bag. I'm trying to think of a nickname for it, but it's just a thank you white bag. But yeah, guys, biggest week that I have had maybe ever. This is a lot of comic books this week. A bit crazy, but hey, just more comics to read for the week. So we're going to start off with Dungeons of Doom. This is issue number 3, written by Benjamin Percy. A whole boatload of people. Benjamin Percy is the main writer, but we are basically exploring the secrets of the Doom's castle, and it looks really cool. I've always enjoyed this little series so far. It's been good, and it's kind of building up through the Dungeons of Doom event, or the, One World Under Doom event, and we're going to get some Red Hulk in here, as it looks like he's going to intervene because he thinks that the situation's going bad. Can't wait to see some more Red Hulk destruction. Always love some good Red Hulk. So Dungeons of Doom issue number 3. Looking forward to that book. A book that I've been waiting on so badly is Fantastic Four, issue number 9. This is part 4 of the Invincible Woman story arc going on with the Fantastic Four currently, and it looks like the Invincible Woman might be whooping some ass this issue, so I'm looking forward to that, as she basically comes to Earth, and she's not coming to Earth, she's coming to Galactus. And if you remember earlier in the story, Galactus was begging for the Fantastic Four's help because he knows how strong Invincible Woman is, and it looks like she might have put a whooping on Galactus. So I'm looking forward to this Fantastic Four. It's been a really good run so far for Ryan North. Hopefully it can continue. Next, we have another Marvel book, a whole lot of Marvel section here. We have Iron Man. This is issue number 3. Good story so far for Joshua Williamson and Carmine Cornero. I believe that's how you say, or Carnero. It's been really good. A whole lot of, it's AIM essentially kidnapping these scientists that are very smart, that are similar to Tony Stark's intelligence, and AIM is trying to make their own version of Iron Man. And Iron Man is currently trying to help MODOK because MODOK is getting attacked by AIM after we don't really know. It was just kind of explained at the very end of issue number 2 that MODOK was hiding out in Madripoor from AIM, and now literally on this panel it says, "Be a hero, Iron Man, save me." So we'll see where it goes. What happened with MODOK and AIM, who knows? But Iron Man issue number 3, a book that I am really looking forward to this week. A book that I'm on the fence about is Null. This is issue number 3 from Al Ewing. I'm on the fence because it's being rumored that Null is going to try to become this light god or whatever, and maybe he becomes an anti-hero. Don't make Null an anti-hero. Null is supposed to be a villain. There is no reason that he should be an anti-hero. We'll see what happens with his little battle with Thanos. I'm looking forward to that. Two of the most powerful people in all of Marvel mythos. I'm looking forward to it. Null issue number 3. If it's not good though, I will definitely drop it because I could probably take a few books off my pull list. But a book I'm definitely not is going to be Punisher issue number 2. By the way, I don't know if you guys watched the new Daredevil last night. I was expecting Punisher to be in it. He wasn't, unfortunately. We'll see. I'm definitely looking forward to his special presentation. I believe that's what it's called, special presentation. But this is building off of the Jigsaw villain arc right now in the Punisher series. Jigsaw is he's trying to become the new kingpin of New York, or the new gangster, the new person at the top for all the gangsters in New York, or in Hell's Kitchen. And we basically see, I believe that's Frank, interrogating all these different people. Looks like a lot of talking in this issue, a lot of interrogating, a lot of Frank maybe doing some detective work. See how that works. Don't want to spoil it too much, but Punisher issue number 2. The first issue was really good, and I'm hoping the second issue can be just as good from Benjamin Percy. I'm hoping for the same with Chip Zdarsky when it comes to Wolverine, Weapons of Armageddon. This is a good series so far. It looks like we're going to be exploring more of the Weapons X program as it is currently moving on right now. And this issue builds up to the Armageddon event that is coming in the summer. This is kind of tag teaming with Captain America in terms of the prologue. We'll see how this story goes, how Logan can fight off all these people. But Logan, Wolverine, always one of the best characters to read, one of the best action people in comics. So Wolverine, Weapons of Armageddon, issue number 2. Looking forward to that comic book. Next, and I think one of my final, if not the final, Marvel comic for the week, we have The Amazing Spider-Man. Back-to-back weeks of The Amazing Spider-Man. This is part 5 of 9 of the Death Spiral event, and it looks like we're going to get Carnage, Venom, and Spider-Man all fighting against Torment. Maybe we get him revealed. I really, really hope so, because we're kind of coming towards the end of this event, and if they don't reveal Torment, that's okay. There's no problem with that. I think a lot of people would just prefer to know who is the person under this symbiote, who is the person terrorizing Eddie Brock, MJ, and Peter Parker, and killing these near 100 people to get to Eddie Brock, MJ, and Peter Parker. So I've really enjoyed this event so far with Death Spiral. I'm hoping that it can stay on the right path. Next, this book was delayed a week. Ripcord issue number 2 was supposed to come out last week, but it came out this week. It's basically about this woman looking, former military, looking for her sister, and Ripcord is like a drug in this little universe created by Cullen Bunn. This is a horror comic book, if you couldn't tell just from that one issue. We also pick up right where we left off with this character of Claire. We'll see how it goes. I love everything from Ignition Press, and this woman in this book is like a badass. She beats everybody's ass. Really good book so far, at least with issue number 1. We'll see if issue number 2 can build up off of it. Next, we have The Center Holds. I didn't like issue number 1. I picked up issue number 2, and we'll see if I pick it up anymore. Larry Hama trying to build out a little superhero universe, but this is only a 4-issue miniseries, so I don't know if I'm going to be picking this up anymore after this issue, regardless if it's good, because I could definitely save the money. I can't remember any characters from this story, so that's kind of why I'm like, this wasn't a good first issue. I'm picking it up just to see if Larry Hama has something going here. Issue number 2, The Center Holds. We'll see how that goes. A book that was really good from issue number 1. This is issue number 2 of Just Brutal, another Ignition Press book. 2 Ignition Press books coming out in the same week. That always makes me happy. But it's a comedic superhero family book. It's all genres really put into one. There's action, mystery, comedy, anything that you could want. And the art style is really good. This is written by Dennis Hopeless with the art done by Brom Revel. A really good book right now with Ignition Press. One of the best that they have going, but there's so many good books at Ignition Press. You really can't go wrong picking up any of their books. A book that is back after a little short break. We have a silent interlude of Feral. This is issue number 21. This book is going to follow Ghost, the deaf cat, and I don't know how much actual talking we're going to get in this issue, but I love the premise of just following this cat that we have absolutely no recollection, or we don't know where he's come from. We just know that he kind of popped up with the cats whenever they were being taken from the crazy woman, crazy Nana, and now they're at this facility. We'll see how it goes. It's literally titled Ghost Story. I'm looking forward to it. I think this has potential to be pick of the week. Feral issue number 21. Great job right now with Tony Fleeks. One of the best books going on at Image. Another good book. If you like 90s, if you like Mortal Kombat, highly recommend that you pick up Final Boss. This is essentially a tournament every single issue. We're picking up right where we left off, but this is actually kind of a throwback more to the main character. I believe it's Tommy, his granddad, who went to this island and found a whole bunch of statues and a whole lot of lore, and there's a lot of blood and guts. But then we go right back to where we picked up with this witch who is fighting Tommy because he's kind of trying to help the slaves at this witch's place. So this will be another good fighting issue. A lot of action, I presume, in this comic book. Final Boss issue number 5, written with art done as well by Tyler Kirkham. a really solid book if you like Mortal Kombat and 90s forms of comics. Flash, issue number 31. I'm picking up at least the first one because we have a new creative team. We have Ryan North and I believe it's Gavin Guidry. I believe. Don't quote me on that. I know the last name is Guidry, but this is titled Flashes of Insight, starts here. So we're going to get a new interpretation of the character of Wally West. Ryan North, who writes the Fantastic Four and also Hulk smashes everything. He has a good way of making characters likable, giving them a lot of kindness, trying to showcase more of their actual characteristics rather than their powers, their personal characteristics. I'm looking forward to it, Wally West in The Flash. I hope it's good. It looks like a lot of talking. Don't see too much action in it. We'll see how it goes. I'm sure it'll be solid enough. Flash, issue number 31. Definitely will be on my panel-by-panel comics review. And now, one of the big boys of the week. This is Green Lantern, issue number 33. 600th issue of Green Lantern. A historic issue. And Jeremy Adams has the ability to write it. This is an oversized issue. I'm sure there will be a lot of mini stories at the end that kind of get you going to where this series is going to go. But I know that Kyle Rayner is going to be the new Green Lantern. Literally on the first page, you see that. And it's titled, I Love L.A. So we're going to get Kyle Rayner in L.A. We're going to see how this issue goes. Green Lantern, issue number 600. So great for the character. Hopefully it can keep building off of it. And we're also going to get, I believe that says the origins of Kyle Rayner. Interesting. A lot of mini stories maybe here with issue number 600. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. I'm thinking about putting them on buy or sell. We'll see. Next, we have Justice League Unlimited, issue number 17. Another new jumping on point. This is titled Villain Amnesty, starts here. We have Lobo, Cheetah, Harley Quinn, Lex Luthor, King Shark. So many villains joining the JLU because of what happened at the very end of DCKO. We see Giganta in there. We see Starro, Lex Luthor. This is going to be interesting, and I'm looking forward to it. But if it's not good, I will drop this book because there's always chaos happening. Every single issue, so much craziness happens in this book. But Dan Mora does the artwork. And how can I turn that down? It just looks so good. Dan Mora, in my opinion, the second best comic book artist going right now. My top three is typically the same. It goes Jorge Corona, Dan Mora, and probably Javier Rodriguez, I think, is a pretty solid number 3. But JLU, number 17, looking forward to that. I believe that will be on my buy or sell because if it's not good, I'm going to sell it. So that's a pretty good reason to put it on there. We have Absolute Martian Manhunter, issue number 10. I kind of am sad because there's only 2 more issues left after this book, but they got delayed by a couple weeks. So we'll see. I believe the final issue is oversized and it will come out in June. So we still have a lot of time until the finale issue, and it will be oversized. So I'm looking forward to that. But one thing you can always get with Absolute Martian Manhunter is some craziness with Javier Rodriguez's art. It's really good. I don't want to spoil myself too much, and it looks like we're going to get an absolute boatload of action here in Absolute Martian Manhunter, issue number 10. Looking forward to it. Denise Camp, one of my favorite writers going on at this moment. Next, we have Superman. This is issue number 36, titled Superboy Prime, starts here. Superman, he's not in Superman. Instead, you're going to get Superboy Prime. He's going to be the man to lead this series for a little bit, and you can always love the fourth wall breaks with Superboy Prime. Some of the best character work, and I'm looking forward to seeing how Joshua Williamson writes him. The artwork is always going to be good. Dan Mora does the artwork for this comic book as well. Superboy Prime, he's going to lead Superman. Looking forward to it. This is going to be on my panel-by-panel comics review. Superman issue number 36. Going to be a good one, I presume. Have a little image book that slipped in here. Void Rivals, issue number 28. This is written by Robert Kirkman, done by Image, part of the Energon universe. This is part 4 of 6 of the Quintesson War. I presume it's Quintesson. I know some people pronounce it Quintesson. It looks like Quintesson to me. I'm going to pronounce it Quintesson. Part 4 is 6, and we're picking up, it looks like with Solila, in a kind of like a little childhood flashback with her sister or her brother, who we found out was Zalilik in the previous issue. I believe that's his name, Zalilik, or the dude that has like this dude, that dude right there, who was like kind of like the evil top warrior for the other side. I believe Zartan. I keep forgetting all their Earths. But this has been a good book with Void Rivals. I've really appreciated it. I think it might be a little better than G.I. Joe, because I don't know, but Void Rivals is really good, and we're going to see the Tribunal come into this issue with the Quintessence War, the Quintessence Tribunal. I'm looking forward to it. Void Rivals has been really good. This Quintessence War has kind of gone up and down for me, but I'm hoping that Robert Kirkman can land the plane here with the Quintessence War. Still have 2 more issues of the Quintessence War to go. Another hard hitter this week. We have Absolute Wonder Woman, issue number 18, Zatanna versus Diana. Gonna be a great issue. You know it is. Kelly Thompson has done a great job with this book. If you remember from the previous issue, we saw the, I guess, dad of Zatanna kind of really mess with Diana, get a whole lot of magic done against Diana, get the upper hand. It'll be interesting. We're probably going to get a whole lot of more personal connections with Diana, and then she'll eventually go and take on Zatanna. But it looks like Zatanna might actually be helping her in this issue, so we'll see how that pans out. But Absolute Wonder Woman, issue number 18, looking forward to it. Maybe it'll be like oh, you're a villain, I'm the hero, you tried to attack me first, and now you're trying to save me. Just some like confusion there. Poor communication probably going to be a reason that they are both going after each other. We have 2 more books. We have Capes. This is issue number 5. Honestly, one of the books I look forward to the most every month, because it reminds me so much of that new, I guess, Telltale type of game called Dispatch. This book reminds me so much of it, and I think Robert Kirkman in this book came out at such a great time. We're going to see Chronodile come back again, and it's supposed to be one of the biggest villains for this Capes comic book. I'm looking forward to it. This first story arc ends next issue, and we'll get a new writer on the book, but I'm sure Robert Kirkman will end these first 6 issues with a bang. Looking forward to it. Capes, issue number 5, going to be a great book this week. And of course, the one that's going to highlight everybody's week. If you don't pick it up, you're kind of just missing out on something that we haven't seen in so long. Whether you read the Deadpool Batman little crossover, you might not have liked that, but you have to pick up, oh my gosh, I almost just fucked it up, Superman and Spiderman, issue 1. Of course, it's a one-shot DC Marvel crossover. And this is 76 pages. I mean, I just flipped to a random part of the book. Look at that artwork right there. That is amazing. Spider-Man whipping through the streets. Superman flying through the air. Mark Waid, Jorge Jimenez. This is going to be great. It's going to be action-packed. I'm really looking forward to seeing these 2 characters come together. And I believe there's going to be other stories with different characters in there as well. Yeah, we're going to get some Gambit, some MJ, some Lois Lane, some Superboy Prime. Really looking forward to it. Superman, Spider-Man crossover. Going to be on my buy or sell 1000%. But guys, let me know down in the comments what book you are looking forward to the most. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for 20 subscribers. Now we're on the road to 30. Let's go ahead, hit that milestone as quickly as possible. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. And guys, stay tuned for my buy or sell this Friday. And keep reading those comics. Keep reading them panel by panel. And I will see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day.